Hey everybody, Karl with a K here, the Black Trivia Guy. I'd like to welcome you to Soul Trivia, the ultimate Black Trivia game show. And today's show is going to be all about Divine Nine organizations, aka Black Greek lettered organizations. Alright, so let's get started. Question number 1. The National Pan-Hellenic Council was founded on May 10th of what year? Was it 1930, 1935, 1940, or 1925? And the answer is 1930. The National Pan-Hellenic Council was founded on May 10th, 1930 at Howard University. Question number 2. Alpha Kappa Alpha member and co-founder of BET, Sheila C. Johnson, is not an owner of which of the following professional sports teams? Is it the Washington Mystics of the WNBA, the Washington Nationals of Major League Baseball, the Washington Wizards of the National Basketball Association, or the Washington Capitals of the National Hockey League? And the answer is the Washington Nationals. She is the first African-American woman to be an owner or partner in 3 professional sports franchises: the Washington Capitals, the Washington Wizards, and the Washington Mystics. Number 3. Which member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity had a nuclear submarine named after them? Was it Bill Clinton, George Washington Carver, Major General Benny Williams, or John Lewis? And the answer is George Washington Carver. USS George Washington Carver nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine was commissioned in June of 1966. It carried out a total of 73 patrols in the Atlantic area up to mid-1991. It was decommissioned from the Naval Vessel Registry in March of 1993. Number 4. This Delta Sigma Theta member is the granddaughter of one of the founders and first woman to become a bishop in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Is it Lilia Pierce Benbow, Thelma Thomas Daly, Mona Bailey, or Vashti McKenzie? And the answer is Vashti McKenzie. Her grandmother was Vashti Turley Murphy and was a founding member of Delta Sigma Theta. Number 5. Emmett L. Ashford was the first African-American umpire in Major League Baseball, and he's also a member of what fraternity? Is it Iota Phi Theta, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, or Phi Beta Sigma? And the answer is Kappa Alpha Psi. His major league debut was in 1966, and in 1970, Ashford was named to umpire crew for the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds. Well, I hope you're enjoying my trivia today. I'd appreciate it if you download my app. All you have to do is go in your app store, search Soul Trivia, and download it. It's just 99 cents, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's get back to any endorsements. I just want to let you know that these are not paid endorsements. These are just brothers that I just think that you should do business with. I've done business with, and they do good business. For example, I'm going to step away from the mic right now. All right, you see this nice lightweight sweatshirt? It is done. This nice sweatshirt is done by my chapter brother here in Baltimore, Zeta Sigma chapter, Joe Whitaker of High Sedity Clothing, and you can check them out on eBay. So this hat here, it's one of my favorites. But all I can remember is I got it from a woman-owned business at the CIAA tournament last year here in Baltimore. So hopefully I'll run into her again this year or next year, because Baltimore is once again the host of the CIAA tournament in February 2024. So make sure you put Bird City on your calendar for February 2024, because the CIAA, we turn it out. Getting back to the game. Question number 6. Violet Neatley Anderson was the first African-American woman to practice law before the U.S. Supreme Court. And she's a member of what sorority? Is it Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, Sigma Gamma Rho, or Alpha Kappa Alpha? Which one do you think it is? and she is a member of the finer ladies of Zeta Phi Beta sorority. On January 29, 1926, Violet Ann Anderson was the first African-American woman admitted to practice before the Supreme Court. She was the 8th Grand Docilius, and she donated her summer home in Idlewild to the sorority. The organization recognizes her every year in the month of April on Violet Anderson Day. And question number 7.
Remember, when you clean Whitley's room, make sure to dust her perfume bottles. And make a mental list of her favorite fragrances. Yes, sir.
All right, I guess you guys remember that scene from A Different World where Dwayne, Wayne, and Ron pledged the fictional fraternity Kappa Lambda Nu. However, Darrell M. Bell is a member of what Divine Nine fraternity? Is he in Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, or Alpha Phi Alpha? And the answer is Alpha Phi Alpha. He pledged into Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity in the spring of 1982. He also portrayed a fraternity member in the film School Days, a member of Gamma Phi Gamma, if you remember that one. Number 8. Steve McNair was the first black quarterback to be an NFL MVP and is a member of what fraternity? Is he in Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, Alpha Phi Alpha, or Kappa Alpha Psi? And he is a member of Omega Psi Phi. While attending Alcorn State University, McNair became a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Number 9. Tanya Lee Williams and Victoria Rowell played sisters on The Young and the Restless and are also sorority sisters belonging to what Divine Nine sorority? Are they in Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sigma Gamma Rho, Delta Sigma Theta, or Zeta Phi Beta? And they both are members of Sigma Gamma Rho. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's game. We're going into the last question right now. Number 10. Which event occurred the same year that Iota Phi Theta was founded? Is it the Montgomery bus boycott? Was it the murder of Emmett Till? Was it when Thurgood Marshall went to the Supreme Court? Or was it the March on Washington with the Martin Luther King speech? And the answer is the March on Washington with Martin Luther King's speech. On August 28, 1963, the historic March on Washington occurred. And on September 19, 1963, Iota Phi Theta was founded at Morgan State College, now Morgan State University. Well, I hope you enjoyed playing. I'm Karl with a K, the Black Trivia Guy. I hope you enjoyed this Divine Nine edition of Soul Trivia, the ultimate Black Trivia game show. Please make sure to check out some of my other Soul Trivias on my channel, and I'm sure you'll enjoy those too. By the way, I'm live streaming every Monday at 7 p.m., so hope to see you then. I'm Karl with the K, the Black Trivia Guy. Peace.